devastating.
No, there was a jump. Very hard against your deck.
It'd be like.
If I could take you up in paradise, I suppose. If you would tell me I'm the only one that you know. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello, hello again. Could be a dream. If I could take you up in paradise, I suppose. If you would tell me I'm the only one that you know. Life could be a dream, sweetheart.
The local is in full swing today. As everybody knows, the new format starts tomorrow. It is currently Sunday, but everyone's at locals agrees to play the new format because it's just one way to go. People want to test for Jersey and everything. Today we're playing none other than the Splishy Splashy Boys Mermail. We're gonna see what we can make happen. I have no idea how to play the deck, but I saw Dragoons put the 3 and I said, I gotta see what I can do. So you guys are gonna be seeing some very abstract combos, but we're gonna see what we can make happen. So let's get right into it.
And it might be I mean, there's just really, you can't keep track of all the. No, I'm telling you, I was at get into it. I'm gonna do it. I mean, I'm playing.
For saying that.
You wanna do high?
Sure.
So game 1, we played against a Dino deck. We're playing Mermail today, like I said. I really am unfamiliar with all the combos, so I'm just kind of playing as I go and trying to understand things. I know you can make the ship do the tomahawk thing, get a whole bunch of tokens. From there, I don't know what to do though. So we're just kind of abstracting things, seeing what we can do. We open up the nuts. We're actually going first. And we open up a pretty good hand. We're able to end on a board of like Link Spider plus Trigate and then Phoenix on one side. It kind of sucks I wasn't able to tri-link it 3 times, co-link it 3 times. That's normally what you want to do, but I couldn't do that. So I just ended up made what I could. This deck is really potent, really volatile when you open hands like Teus plus Dragoons, or any Dragoons in any of that sense, because Dragoons will get your plays rolling no matter what. So I opened pretty decently. I think I opened up Dragoons plus a couple other cards, or cards to get me there. Really just things to make my plays go, because if I can get the Dragoons in any sense, whether it be in my hand or the graveyard, you're normally going to see some plays rolling from there. So we end with Phoenix, we end with Trigate Wizard, and Link Spider. Trigate Wizard is co-linked by 1, and also we activated Moon Glacier that turned to pitch 2 cards from our opponent's hand, which it kind of sucks that we ended up pitching the Overrex from our opponent's hand, so he gets to add the big evolution pill. It kind of sucks as it's one of the cards we pitch, but it's whatever. So my opponent goes after adding this Superconductor Tyranno, and he proceeds to go off on his plays. He doesn't have a lot though. I don't think he opens up Draconic Diagram game 1, or if he does, it doesn't really move into anything from there. But he has the Tyranno on the board, and he ends up attacking all my monsters and clearing them. But he's not able to like activate the effect to flip them face down. He could, but he can't flip down Link monsters. So since all my co-link monsters are destroyed by battle, I feel like maybe there's something I can do there. I'm not really going to be losing the game anytime soon. It kind of sucks that Trigate Wizard, his effect that can banish a card from the field, isn't the quick effect, because it'd be nice to get rid of that Superconductor Tyranno on his turn, but we gotta let him go through all of his plays. He can't put game on the board, thank God, but he's able to deal a lot of damage, putting us down to around 1,900 life points. But we still have our board of all of our Link dudes, Link Spider, Trigate Wizard, Phoenix, and the Moon Glacier was removed from the board, so we're not able to enter our battle phase the following turn. We go into the following turn, and we activate the Trigate Wizard to banish the Superconductor Tyranno. So Superconductor Tyranno's off the field, and we're able to get that last Tri-Link onto Trigate Wizard. So now we're able to actually negate an effect moving into our opponent's turn, which I think our opponent's really running slim on cards to play, because if he couldn't put game on board with what we had, I think we might be pretty safe. So we move into the final turn, or what should be the final turn theoretically, and my opponent, now facing against a Trigate Wizard that can actually negate stuff, is not able to put game on board. So we are able to stop the activation of a Draconic Diagram, and that's a-okay. Game's pretty much wrapped up at that point. We're able to sink enough damage for game the following turn, and we move on to game 2. 1,000.
Yep.
Alright, good game. That was close. I didn't think I had enough. Game 2, I get fucking smashed. He decides to go first after letting me go first the last time after winning the die roll. I guess just because he's thinks he can favor himself, and he's playing True Draco, so he's able to bring out VFD, which is a card that I haven't seen in a long time, but it is a card that just absolutely destroys Mermail. I open up a hand full of water monsters, full of swap frogs and everything. Plays can happen, but with VFD, plays can't happen. So he calls water swiftly during the standby phase, and I can't do anything but set pass. So he goes into his next turn, and he gives us the clobber. We expected to lose that game fully after seeing that VFD.
Yeah, Calamities.
That's a card, man. Hell of a card.
I'm like, you play Mermail, it's the only hope I had.
Game 3 is actually kind of interesting though. So we go first this time, and we open up pretty much, I want to say, the same exact board as we opened up. Phoenix, Tri-Gate Wizard, Link Spider, and then something else, I think. I don't think we were able to actually tri-link it. But we get those on the field, and it's looking pretty good. We're looking okay. But then our opponent goes and drops Ultimate Conductor Tyranno after we negate something with the Tri-Gate Wizard, and he's actually able to attack for just over game, just 8,000, a little bit over 8,000 life points, and put game on board. All through the one negate and everything. It kind of sucks because we went through this entire elaborate combo to bring out the board again, but it wasn't able to get us there. So that kind of sucks.
You had me sweating there when you got the evenly.
That's rough.
Yeah.
The last 800.
It's like kind of like what you did to me the first game.
Yep, they barely had the 100 left. Good game. Important thing to know is we're actually playing under the new time limit rules to kind of try them out and see how we like them. And spoiler alert, I don't think anybody really likes them. And you're going to see exactly why moving on to game 2 here, or match 2. When we move into the next match and we're playing against Spiral. And Spiral is still, I think, one of the better decks after the Forbidden Limitless, still having a lot of their potent plays they're able to make. So we're going first in game 1 after winning a die roll. And he has everything. He has Infinite Impermeous to stop my Swap Frog from activating, getting Ronin Tonin, which I think would be, for the most part, getting plays rolling. He also has an Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring to stop a search off of, well, not really a search, but the summon of the Nimble Beaver to get other cards rolling. So we're just out of plays from there. We can't really make too much, and I make the Star Boy, and I pass. Looking back at it, I guess I could have did something else. Like, I think I had Ronin Tonin in the graveyard, and I could have activated that as well as Crystron Dude to bring out a Link 4 or something, but there really isn't Link 4s or anything that do anything at that point, so it really doesn't change too much what I did there. I think the Star Boy could have gotten back a card if that happened, but our opponent goes, and he's just able to do everything. He calls Monster off of Super Agent, I think, or Tough or something like that, and 90% of my deck is Monsters because we're just playing Light Aseka, so he's able to resolve it, and from there I just see what he opened up. He opened like Resort and Super Agent, and I know from there that's like 8,000 damage on its own for a combo, and he can end up with like Sleep or a Quick Blast Resort. It's just not worth playing that round at that point, so I just scoop it up. I say, yeah, you got it. There's no way I can come back anyways. Game 2 comes around, it's kind of close one. I make a board like with Tomahawk, and I think I can do a lot more, but I make like Firewall plus some other stuff. I feel like I did something wrong. I made a wrong turn somewhere because I felt like I could have done a lot more with that, but I play Firewall and I get back one card with Fireball. I get back Lead or something like that, and I summon it. I make some interesting plays, but they're nothing too notable from the broken hand that I opened. I could have done a lot more, I think, but I just didn't. So I didn't make anything too noteworthy. But what happens is he outs the Firewall and outs pretty much my whole board, but we end up having Megalo plus Heavy Infantry in my hand, and something else like Nimble Angler or whatever. So we're able to summon the Megalo, pitching the Angler, pitching the Heavy Infantry to pop his Tough on the field, and summon Manta, and he just realizes like, okay, I don't have enough life points for it to really matter. We're moving closer to game 3. The time limit is about to be up. He wants to get to game 3 so he can play as long as he can. There's like 5 minutes left on the clock at this point. So he says, yeah, you got it. We scoop it up. We're not side decking. It doesn't matter to me too much. And theoretically, if you want to burn time, you can just act like you're siding cards or something like that if you're in the lead. My opponent verbally says that he's concerned with drawing the match. So it's obvious that time limit plays a factor in how we're playing. So I go first, I'm going first, and I have a pretty nutty hand. I open a board like Tri-Gate Wizard, Phoenix, and something else, man. It's a similar board to what I've been opening up, and it doesn't have a negate on it, unfortunately. So he goes off, and he's able to make his plays. He outs my board or something like that. He's playing super quick because he knows that time limit is about to get up. I actually think my board, now that I think about it, was like Mermaid plus Tri-Gate linked with Phoenix or something like that. It wasn't too impressive. So he's making these plays at a little Godspeed. He's just trying to get things on the board, and he's able to summon Unicorn to shuffle back the Mermaid or something like that, which then I can see he can just straight up go to battle phase with what he has, and he can attack over the Tri-Gate Wizard that is now currently linked to nothing, and then deal any damage at all, 1900. There's like 50 seconds left on the clock. I realize this, he realizes this, he's been keeping close tags on the clock, so I'm just like, whatever, you got it. Time limit is interesting with the new rules because now everybody doesn't want to go into time because you just drew. So he plays as quick as he can and he's able to get his board off. So hey, it happens. I just think the new time limit rules affects too much how people want to play the game. It kind of sucks that he realized that, oh, I have to speed the fuck up if I just want to win this game. But he was able to get things off. There was nothing I could do from there. The game probably could have progressed. I didn't have anything in hand action now that I think about it, so I probably could have conceded that game anyways. But whatever. We're currently 0-2. Actually, that's a lie. We finished round 2. This is round 3 I finished, and I'm currently 1-2. So I'm gonna see if I can win my last match and be able to get 2-2, which we're doing top 8 cut for some reason. There's like 12 people here, but hey, I'm not complaining. So if we get there, we get there. We'll see what we can do. But yeah, that is the matches we're playing in right now, and so far it's not going too well. I'll update you guys later. Yeah, we didn't get top 8.